No, well, this is the door. This is the way they have it. Hello, Lolita. I know I said 10, but sorry to keep you all waiting to set it up now. Right, so that's the door down there. Look, they have all the barriers up there. And here's more police here. They have more up here as well. Yeah. Look at this ridiculousness. He's telling me he can't put his barrier, he can't put his banner up.
No, we're not getting behind up. We're not getting kettled in. We're not getting kettled in. We're not getting kettled in, man. Think we're going to follow them tactics, get kettled in. That's what they wanted us to do. They wanted to go in that square there and kettle us in. We knew that we
What did he say?
He said we could go further to the next barrier, but we have to go through there.
Yeah, and if we go to that barrier, they're gonna grab us. If you want us closer, why do they block it off? Huh? Ballymun says no. South Dublin says no. Close the borders. South Dublin says no. This is the homeless lady. Mermaid.
Yeah, Jonah. Can you put a big banner there?
Mermaid, what's your handbag, love?
Yeah, thanks, darling.
So I'm seeing how it goes. The one lefty across the road and around, look at her. Races out, so she means Palestine as well. And everyone else. She even means Leo as well, because he said that Ireland is full. Oh lads, it's freezing out. Hey, ministry. So there's a few people now starting to gather. Hey you. Hey Paul. They're going to catch you in if you go up there. If they want you up there.
Why are they allowed up there, those
Yeah.
protesters? See, just like some protesters up there. Why are they allowed up there and we're not?
Anybody's allowed up there.
Oh, really?
right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but listen, right? Why do they want us going up there if they put these barriers here to stop us going up there?
Yeah.
It's a trap. They're going to bloody grab everybody. I wouldn't even go in there.
Yeah, the Palestinians will protest out here, no barriers.
Oh, I know. I saw that. Fucking right outside the gate.
Yes, no, we and get killed in. No way.
You know what? Have a chance now. I'll keep it quiet. There you go.
And the airplane.
There you go. And it's amazing. Are you on live?
Yeah.
I asked you. Do you want to say something there?
What's the picture like for you? Is it alright? Sounding all good. They're letting them go up there, okay, to the top. But they have keys to stop us going up there, so why do you even let people go up there, like, to kettle them in? They'll all be going up there. I think people will learn. Sorry, a bit shaking, I'm just freezing.
Sorry. Are you looking to get food from the meeting?
Whenever you're going to buy, you just have to pop open your bag. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Just have your bag open.
You're not saying.
Do you want to see just now before you go in there?
You don't take the
You don't have to
Palestinians
prove nothing
outside there,
to
do you?
nobody.
You don't take the Palestinians when they're outside there. Thousands and thousands of Palestinians out there that think you don't give a shit. Look at them all like Sims giving up their bags and showing.
sure that fella with that big sign, he turned around earlier on, he said that the Garda, well, they're together with us, they are. He said, no, they're not.
No, they're not. They're not on their side.
Oh, it's freezing.
That's why they blocked all the streets off.
He's in disguise. Yeah.
They've only kept them up.
You what?
They've only fucking grab all them. Well, then why are they putting these up then? Like, that's just ridiculous.
That's just to let people in and then the next gate, that's all.
That's just the plan, though, I think.
No, they're doing it like that'd be entrapment if they done that.
They've done it before, didn't they, on fucking Grafton Street?
No, if they put you in there and they trap you in there, that's trapping. You get what I'm saying? You're not allowed to do that by law. You'd end up getting sued to bits.
They don't go by law now anyways, it fucking is. If they did, they were all these fucking countries wouldn't be here.
You know why? Because Brazilians and everyone else.
That's dodgy, man. Hey, John. How come your hands that red? Hold us out there, will you, till I put my gloves on?
You cold? I don't think it's that cold.
How come your hands that red?
Away, man. Open your bag and let's see what you have in it. Or if you're a Palestine, do what you want. We'll book that for the game of soldiers. Follow me. Not you, Lord.
Oh, look at this. Look what's in the paper. Gemma's papers. Jill roll order. McIntyre's hate crimes against the Irish people.
Pick up alert.
Hold on, keep that for me, Dad.
No pride in gay life.
Look at that. No pride in gay life.
All papers to be signed up.
Hey Michael, good morning. This is what the door looks like this morning. There's our parliament, all the way up there. And then they have a barrier. And then these barriers, and then these barriers, and then they tell us we can go in there.
walked on glass. Mind yourself, yes, she's getting it on the end of this week. Yeah, don't forget to put on the chicken. Need a sup of water and a little dish or something to clean that.
There a minute ago.
Yeah, and of course, just put it back on the ground.
People get a bit edgy when you stand beside me with the camera. And you think it was a gun you're holding. This is it. Hey Aaron. Hey Tank. Thanks to everyone for coming in. Yeah, probably Michael. I won't blow past him. Hear the 5 up in the sky, man. Look at these speakers. Cool. I'm hoping they're gonna start playing music again though. Come on, like it's past that stage. Oh yeah, there's like loads of vans parked down that side street there and then that side street down there. They're all off everywhere there. What's that? that okay, please?
Okay, grand. Right, Charles.
Searching your man and all going in there crazy, man. Absolute bonkers. So look. I'll show you where there's more guard. Look, see? There's another guard car. Watching out, there's probably one just lane as well. Oh look, here's one up the road. No, can't see any up here. But there's one there. And then there's this one here behind us. It's gonna park there now with his houses.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hope you're all having a good morning. Whatever you're doing. Oh God, it's just getting cold and cold. Some of these people that are going in this way, they're all like trying to get out the other side, so, or they're going into the dog.
Johnny.
So it's not a big crowd yet, guys, but this is on all day too. So
You get that out there?
a lot of people coming about 2 o'clock and all. I think everyone should have came same time. Yeah, Michael, I don't think that will make a difference. Because all them other ones will just come and just do their own fucking prayers over it. Over his. Get his big flag. Saladin, hello. Hope you're well. Look at this, Saladin. Look at them barriers, right? And they've got more up there, like, it's ridiculous. And then everyone's getting searched when they're going in. Mental. So, it's mental. Yeah, look, there's barriers here, right? And then there's some further down. Crazy, man. Watch. Stations. Then see where they are. Hold on. More barriers down there. I'm not going down there. Mental it is.
Yeah, earlier on, just ran into a guy.
Fucking hell, take your clothes off. Hold on, guys, sorry. Fucking hell. Sorry guys, this is in my brain and here now. Yeah, Saladin. 100%. You know, Paul's here, you can hear him even before you see him. People are saying, oh, it's not illegal what they're doing. It's law. Look at him, he's staring Paul over. The wanker in the suit. See him over there in the blue suit behind me?
Yeah.
He's staring you over.
Stay me over.
When you're shouting there, he's looking at you like as if he's... What's the picture like? Is it alright? Look at her. She's part of Opus crew. Lefty cunt. Oh yeah, John. There's a few of them alright. Oh look at the media is here. The media. They must want something to kick off, do they, or something? What are you, Virgin Media, are you? Hello, how are you?
I says, where's you?
How are you?
Well,
Good, good. How are you?
footage you got?
No.
Last one out that film.
Yeah, I know.
Did you get many looks for it, yeah? I mean,
Deal was there, yeah. I got to go through it. Hello, Finola. How are you? Should we go stand there? I can't stand there now.
so
Sorry, guys.
And then nếu là hơi đi, nếu là hơi đi, anh em rồi người ta giờ tôi là thấy, người ta là thấy, ôi xin ra là nhiều, xin ra là nhiều sao vậy?
Yeah, John or Michael, I said you have. Ooh. Hey, Mac.
Strong as enough.
She is strong, isn't she?
When she wants to walk, she just walks.
Oh yeah, Graham. All the time. Yeah, FJT, exactly. Hey, Jen. I hope you're good, Jen. I hope you're having a good morning so far. Look at this, isn't this bollocks? This is so bollocks. Up there, there's more barriers. And then there's these ones, and then them ones. It's really dropping. Irish Brother, it's on till about 4 o'clock, I think.
It's on as long as we stay here.
It's on as long as everybody stays here. So people are planning to stay here
People are coming from after work and
a few hours.
take their kids to school.
So do come down. If any Irish are watching this and you are in town or Dublin, do come out, man. Don't let these bosses win. The more of us, the better. We need to be bigger and louder. This is your children's future as well. Come out and fight. If not, stay at home and accept everything that you're given. And then everything that comes to you is all deserved. I think that young one down there never seen a protest in her life. Come here, take a photograph of this, like. Yeah, grim. It is. It is indeed. Hi, Jen. I hopefully I get to meet you next time, love. That's it though, isn't it? Well, hey, what can you do? The other person put it. Something probably came up. Oh yeah, they are, of course they are. Thank you, Jen. The same to you, love. 100%. We Irish now have to start supporting each other and having each other's back. Just like all these other cultures do, and they all come here. Hey, Mr. D. Look, Mr. D. Look at them barriers up there. Barriers up there, and then they have some here. And then another one there. And then when you walk on there, they're searching you and all there. Watch this. They're searching people's bags and all. All them protesters up there got searched.
I think there's a protest at the square at 1 o'clock. I'll let's go in.
I'm not going in there.
No, they probably come down here to vote.
Yeah. There you go. Palestine protest.
I'm not sure. That's from here, that's from
It's
here.
only 1 o'clock in town, so they'll all probably go down to us. So all the Irish, come down here now and be here. Come on. Don't be sitting at home. What's that going to do for you? Nothing. Your kids are in danger. Your wives are in danger. Your mothers. Your house now will be gone from underneath you.
The meeting in Red Shoes. The official meeting in the Red Shoes.
Ah, don't you start about red shoes. Look, he's not wearing his red shoes today.
What's he eating? Did you give her some?
Hey Rex.
That's alright. I just wonder what she was eating. Oh, yeah, then. Is that your new friend now, is it? What's he got? What's he got? What's he got?
Mr. D, people like Taliban are allowed fucking run amok in Dublin. But the concerned parents and all and grandparents and concerned people are not allowed. Oh shit.
That is trying to shit out with that 2 cents up. Now it's all fucking rain.
Yeah. Hey, Lloyd. Mr. D's in the chat.
Yeah, where is he? Oh, where is he?
Mr. D, what time are you coming down at? He said 2 o'clock last night, remember?
Yeah, I know. But this is on now. We got to do what I think about it.
Mr. D, try and make it down. Before half, or before 2 o'clock, yeah. Because I'll be leaving around 2. Oh. Deegan's at home, the missus going shopping. Hasn't got a calculator. He always has an excuse, that cunt, hasn't he?
2 o'clock, Deegan, we start anyway.
Thanks for them. Cheers. Thank you.
Triple H. No, if you're around in Dublin, they'll come down, man. It's important you come here. Important for so many reasons. Number one, your children. Your niece now. Your nieces. The nephews as well. And your family, like. So you just keep spinning around. Yeah, well, Jen, they're all supposed to be here anyway. Ballymun is over there, and then South Dublin, the banner's over there. And then Turnipin is there. I know, Freedom. I know. Like, you see, this is on all day, so people are going to come at different times instead of coming like all together, like. I know, Jane, yeah. So I was even rushing, and I live in town. They're not here, they're not here. They wouldn't make an appearance. Oh, God. Agree, Graham. Can't be arsed. Here's loads of people. Here's loads of people now.
You hear them? Here they come through. Help me! Help me! Lose me! Help me!
Oh, they look down like in uniform.
No, they're with us. Yeah.
It's like the scene of fucking Braveheart. Scots on the Irish. Oh,
Who's it?
This was sponsored.
What time do you call this?
Here, Jen. Look, here's David and all them. More from Ballymun and all.
Good to see you, Dave.
How you darling? How you doing?
Right.
Good to see you.
Hey, Barry.
How are you, Suzanne? Good to see you, darling. You well?
How are you?
I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah? Yeah. Ah, damn it.
This is Barry. The man that does the brilliant job on all the vaccinations and all the deaths from the vaccines. His channel is oh shit, what's his channel again? I fucking forgot it. I'll share it now in a minute. Salad in it. Can you share Barry's channel?
Just a little bit of info. Some of it is out there.
You fuck off home, innit? Fuck's sake, you fuck off home, innit? Fuck off home, innit? You fuck off home, innit? Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. How much you paid? How much you paid? You're gonna go around and get the fuck out of the way now, doing that. Hey, you want to get, you're gonna go around and get the fuck out of the way, say.
It's all them to the lefty.
Made a mistake, son.
Where a sign. His baby's grand.
Yeah, I'll see you the next time. See you the next time you go. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. You're a dirty crackhead. 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 You're a crackhead. You're a crackhead. 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 I guarantee you live in the pure yolks, yeah? Start getting Bible marks on over I don't care, woman or not, I will literally box the face off you, woman or not, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look at that Kev, look at that Kev.
I will.
And then whoever goes in there gets fucking played by the guard and all. That's how bollocks, isn't it? They're going to search your bags. They're going to search your bags and all.
Yeah. Here you go, just stick it out.
The day I come back to it, I'm finished.
Oh, him, are you there? I'm looking around saying, here, where's the fun?
Yeah, so do I, Freedom. To the lefty. Hey, Sean, how are you?
How are you?
Hey, Sean.
Now we let people up to say stuff from the bags, is it?
You can go in, but people are just going to say it's like trucks or bollocks. Fucking Palestinians don't get I read your media, yeah.
I'm gone mad.
What?
You now have to have your bag checked if you wish to proceed with a peaceful procession to your dog. Thank you so much.
Hey love, how are you?
Hey, how are you? The beautiful Sarah is live now as well.
Thank you. You're beautiful yourself.
Thank you.
Terrible, isn't it? What's going on? The ring of steel, like.
I know. And all the fucking Palestinians don't get staged around and let's go out, isn't it? Look at this lady that's down to our bag, man.
She just pulled out a big dildo.
Oh, parasite! 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 Parasite!
Look, it's got
Parasite! Parasite! Yeah, take that and fucking swivel on it. Parasite! Yeah, the parasite! What's the parasite? Parasite! Parasite! One up here! Keep your funny one.
I never kept Panther afraid after they've injected the Irish population with poison. And they're now trying to act the victim, the same as the Jews act the victim, and pretend they're at risk from people in a compound, running for their life, bombed 24 hours a day. And they're a victim. And why hasn't our government said that it's wrong to bomb innocent people in a compound? Because the Jews decide to do it. And we're next. Europe is next. A Jewish agenda. A Jewish agenda to poison the world. A Jewish agenda to destroy our economy. A Jewish agenda that runs the central banks. We should have our own banks and financial independence.
Yes!
That is not a government. That is a corporation traded on the stock exchange. And because it's legally a corporation, it cannot be a government. And every government and every rule it makes is illegitimate because it cannot make the laws, because it's illegitimate, because it's legally a corporation. And what it's trading is the Irish people and their trusts. Every person is worth millions, and they don't want you to know. Associated with your birth cert, they invest $1 million plus when you're born, and that's what they trade. They trade the Irish your chattels, and you don't know it. And the laws, all on the maritime laws, all fake. And if you know how to sign your name, and if they don't trick you, they cannot do it. And they're afraid. We are the victims of that stinking filth that pose as a government and pretend to be self-righteous. It's nothing but a shit show. They're psychopaths. They're killing the Irish. They're psychopaths. They're taking their homes, their cars.
Yes,
they're important people that are going to kill you. We are bringing people in that will kill us. They can't speak. They are violent. They drink. It's their culture. And they aim to destroy all white. And it needs to be said, why would we import in our own destruction? Because they want us destroyed by every means possible. And you're going to a compound. And yesterday, they passed a digital pass. And now soon, the health pass and the CBDC in a few months. The Jews again behind everything and pretend to be the victim, the eternal victim. We are the victims. The Holocaust. 22 million people were holocausted in Russia. The Irish were holocausted. We can discuss every nation under the sun. I'm going to raise the question about Israel. Anti-Semitic. No, it's not. It's logical, it's rational to define history by its action. And you will see they are a murderous, sick group of people. And while I'm at it, the truth needs to be spoken. They sacrifice children, and the children are now missing in Tulsa. And that filthy building up there, that Freemason, that filth, all the judges and everyone else part of it. A secret agenda to kill, to maim, to control, to genocide us. And we're supposed to say it's okay. And they pretend that they're the victim by playing some drama show in the media. We are the victims. We are the victims of the filth that go on there. Every one of them black belts, every one of them dogs, every one of them compromised.
Stop while I'm filming. I was like, I'll kill you. I'll have to wind him up myself.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to see everybody here in peaceful assembly this morning. We have been informed by Garda Síochána that if you wish to move forward, the criteria to move forward to the Dáil, who you pay their wages, you are going to be subjected to a bag search. So the people that are willing to have their bag searched, it's not a rigorous, I mean, it doesn't seem to be a rigorous test. Well, look, we know all these things, but at the moment that's where we're at. So perhaps anybody that is willing to wishes to move forward, maybe they could stand this side and be willing to have their bag searched.
Fucking music, like, you can't fucking music.
We know all that already. But look, perhaps it's better to let the world see this is where ERA is at. So anyone that is willing, maybe they could stand this side.
No consent! Why would you want to consent to take your bag? They're not a criminal.
Is that lady having a bag search?
Violating human rights.
No consent!
You go forward.
How are you, David?
Oh, I'm just seeing it, that's what I'm trying to
I know, yeah.
I was thinking of getting a cup of coffee, I don't know where to fucking drink it, or pour it on my fucking feet. I'm serious.
I had 2 crazy stuff and I took one off because you know the way they return.
Five layers.
I don't mind my bag searched, so we should tidy it.
Fucking there, turn the music off! That's long gone! Fucking idiots, like.
What's it?
Turn the music off, like, time the music is gone.
I know, look at
Time the music is gone, like.
There never is fucking any anger.
Who's playing it? Come over and say it to him. We'll go over and say it.
No, I shouted, must leave it.
Leave them with that deadly eye music. Fucking gonna save them.
Guys, is there anybody that wants to move forward?
No! We're not criminals! What? I think they want to catch us in there anyway. That's what I think. They want to get us into that area.
But they haven't got the numbers, like, you know.
What do you mean they haven't got the numbers?
Like, if there's a few thousand numbers there, we could just fucking go up and they wouldn't be able to keep it all on there, you know.
Fuck that, man. Letting them search your bag like a criminal.
And the fools do it like, here you go. You might as well put your arm in and get a fucking job, you hypocrite.
Yeah, they probably did get the job as well. That's the problem. These turn into parties all the time. Diddly eye music and a few speeches and that's it, we go home.
Yes, Irish brother, exactly.
It's time for the men to come out.
Time for the men to come out.
Put the phones away, come up with a plan.
I was just saying there earlier, like, you know, you see a Shelbourne match or a Bows match, there's houses there, where are they all? Where are you not hearing us now? Like, you know?
Yeah, well, the English people are coming out, the English spot.
No, because they're all sturdy. they're all football babies, that's why.
Maybe they're not watching football on an Xbox. Or looking at themselves in the mirror.
Guys, could we have any other photographers to the front, please? Just to take photos. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Mr. D, I know.
Yeah, she won't turn it down, she's a cunt.
They're doing it on purpose.
That's right.
To drive people away.
Will we go over? No, let's go over.
No, leave it.
No, we need to go over and say it to her. She says I'm the only one who's complained. Do you want to come over? I said it's not a party. She says it kinda is. Bitch wouldn't turn the music down. It's that bitch over there, she's playing the music, and what it does is it's trying.
Say it at every protest. That music gets you stripes.
Yeah.
Copyright stripes.
Yeah, she plays the music, and I said it's not a party. She says it kind of is.
Yeah, well then, I'm going home. If that's the attitude, what are you standing here for?
That bitch needs.
Must be fight real country. Not fucking around the sing song, like, come on. I agree, Mr. D. I agree.
What's through? We put it in.
Mr. D said whoever's playing the music is paid to play it.
That's not why not signed.
How are you getting on? Good to see you, yeah? Good, not too bad.
We need anger, like, it must be fight away from the country, not fucking around the sing song.
I don't know who's in charge of yesterday, alright? It's mad, isn't it? I don't know who it is. Speaking to one of the lads there, I don't know if there's going to try to get a bit. There's a few
The
people
time for
here.
singing and dancing is gone.
It is. That's the truth of it.
Don't hear fucking Palestine playing music.
It's unbelievable, yeah.
And all the barriers here, right, stop the paper going through, and yet someone can walk into the GPO shop and Allah Akbar, huh? With a fucking light. That says a lot, doesn't it?
That shit, man. Same here, as much as the same. Yeah, we could get held the police we have, but they're trying to get away from it, yeah.
Hello? Alright.
Hey, and I have this all there, yeah. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Stay in the hat.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, Shane, on the Lewis. When we were on the Lewis passing, the senior was walking up. We were on the way up to the Guard Remembrance on the Lewis. He was pass. I cupped the dog first.
Yeah.
Cupped your dog, and it's a cup just crossing there.
Oh, do you know what she done? She went in the middle of the fucking Lewis traffic, didn't she? I'm like,
You're
come on.
joking me, do you know what?
Come on, Leona,
We came up from Dundrum because I stayed in hers last night in Thailand. Then we went up to Barry's to Dundrum. And what happened when we were going for the Lewis? And she done the exact same fucking thing, coming down the steps to the Lewis and onto the track. I had to get the bag cleaned up and everyone looking at me. Yeah.
No, I think clean up.
You think you need that?
Oh, I do.
No, but no, a loose will go over, maybe grand.
Oh, but this was on the footpath and everything, like, yeah. It was on the path, the whole lot, so. It was her today, it's mad in the two bitches, huh? Yeah. That's your friend, isn't it, Angel? That's your friend, remember her? The little baby, Angel. Angel, what are you being
Look,
shy
this is
for?
a man, Dave. They got knocked over last protest by the Garda.
Yeah, this one was holding the last time when I was here.
This is his
I was
sister.
holding this placard on my sister that died from the vaccine. And the Garda coming past with Haley Ray there. And just, I was doing nothing wrong, stand on the footpath. So we flying back and smacked my head off the railing. With a bit of a cut in the back of my head and a lump I had. I was fairly dizzy after the two of us. Yeah.
Did you put a complaint in, did you?
Haven't yet, but
Oh no,
looking
do
into
they?
it.
Do
Well,
they?
they were sent loads of videos on TikTok, and here's a mad one, right? All the videos that was being sent on TikTok have been blocked. Yeah, and that was of me
Surprising,
being
innit?
thrown over by the guards. So why were they blocked? Is TikTok protecting them from assaulting people or something?
Yeah.
No, like why would they block them? I mean, it wasn't blocked as in it's false. You know the way they'll block something to say, oh, it's false information.
Yeah.
The video showed me being thrown to the ground, and yeah, the TikTok were blocking them. So
Hiding
why
the
is doing
truth
that?
here.
So I had no evidence or something.
Hiding the truth. As always. Look at Dave's sister. This is Dave's sister after the vaccine, and this is her.
Yeah, this is when
I'll
this
show
is
you.
before she had the vaccine.
This is
That was saying a
sister.
couple of weeks before she took the vaccine.
Sorry?
She didn't want to take the vaccine, but she had 2 young kids in care and told she'd never see them again if she didn't take the vaccine. So she's done it for them. She's done it for them, she did.
Yeah.
And you know, just after my sister died, I was in the hospital there, she passed away. And I got a phone call from my cousin to tell me his dad was after being injected with Dazzlum. He died 40 minutes after my sister. 2 of our family members on the same day. And they still advertise these things are safe and all this. And they pump billions in to get these things, more and more people to take them. They know they're killing people. It's disgraceful what they're doing.
It is,
They can
Dave.
pump
It
billions
is.
and billions to bring people into the country. And yeah, Irish people dying in the streets too. Our people, they don't care. They don't care about our people at all.
No,
My
they don't.
sister used to live in Tala. Everyone in Tala knew her. Like, she's a very nice person. No, that's what happened to her. She had 7 children now. They've no mother. It's terrible what they're doing.
Yeah, so she left 7 beautiful children behind her.
Yeah, 7 children. I had even one of her kids was texting me there and all on the messenger saying he's in bits. He doesn't know what to do anymore.
Oh,
He's
Deacon,
lost
I
now.
will.
He's lost now.
The story's out there. Like, he did have a TikTok channel, and then his TikTok channel got shut down on him as well. Died 29th of January 2022 from blood clot to the brain, age 45.
Very nice. Walk around there, yeah.
All right, Dave. Ah!
And all the videos of people sending on TikTok.
He has the wrong way, and says he's the wrong way.
She is. She's got the head of her.
They send it on to people.
Look at Luna. She loves attention.
They need to know who goes out the way. Because when people say, Jesus, who do I know? Will I just be harassing or arresting?
Ah, Jen. Sorry to hear that, love. Honestly. Should I go? What's going on?
Flag me off, book me at bus. Oh no, yeah. The 25 bus from Wales to Tala. I'm just on the way back from Train. Is that about Wales? Look, she's giving out to me. Angel's giving out to her because she thinks that she's attacking Ruin. Angel, stop, they're only playing. They're only playing. They're playing. Angel thinks she's attacking, she's doing that. Angel, now she won't attack her, she'll go like that embarrassing. She's just trying to protect him. She thinks that's her baby. Like, Angel, where's your baby? Where's your baby, Angel? Show me your baby. Where's your baby?
More down with the dogs.
Give her the love it. Give her the love it. Who cares? Give her the love it.
Ah, thank you.
Cunis, no be kind.
Deacon, if I ask him to come over now and tell me his story, he will. Like, he's a very nice man.
You couldn't even go on your.
was that? I don't know where she was up.
You can see that in my room.
That's called not democracy.
Did you see Edel anywhere? No? Edel. She goes out with
She
Barry.
was just up there somewhere. Me?
Here. Colin. She goes out with Barry. Edel, you mean?
No, Edel, no, she doesn't go out with Barry.
You're like, yeah, that's me, that's me.
I didn't have to get
He didn't want me getting it.
Yeah, freedom there is.
He made a statement that the Jews...
That's a rear flag there. See that one there?
They're all the cameras.
What?
It was in Soyak on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? You know how right?
This is bollocks, you know?
Yeah, it's all bollocks, yeah. What's all this safe shit, man?
Yeah, I know. They're going to search your bag, right? If you enter in there to go up there. Like, the Palestinians don't get fucking searched. Like, they're there and go wild in Dublin Street. And they are the real terrorists.
Yeah, they're the real ones, yeah.
Hello, Nick, come on. Oh, lads, it's cold. Sorry, the camera's safe.
It's only on the second level. And he told me there's a load out the same by the moment smart meters as well.
She's strong, isn't she, like? No, because you need to make We're on the right. Oh, it's not listening. Oh, yes, Jen.
and whatever else, yeah.
And you can't even stand anywhere, like. Oh look, we'll go through all these, right?
the GD was there.
Sorry.
At least in the House of Commons, they had a minister associated with health, minister of state.
I may disagree with what you say, but I will defend with my life the right to say it.
You know, in a parliament, that the issue is raised about government.
Sorry guys, something happened there. I got distracted. What did he say?
Two coppers there.
Look at the guard there trying to be undercover.
All respect is gone. All respect is gone. All respect is gone. You're that fuck. No respect whatsoever for anyone.
Infiltrators. Guard it.
That's the instigators. That's the ones that are going to cause it.
Fat bastards.
And I'm naked. Fucking racist. That's all he coming in right where I'm fucking
These are two guards undercover.
Have you not got some nail points at all? Have you not got any points at all? And yeah, they are migrants.
Because they're guarded, and they're here with us.
He's standing by the government.
I'll get another job. I'll tell you. It's like, now, as much as I always...
Oh, hi, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Girl got her face slashed near my house.
It's real hard to take it. That's right. No.
It's wrong to get.
They're not with us. They're not for us. They're for the fucking immigrants, they are.
No, I wouldn't think. That's not nice. You know, that's
No, but it's true. It's true.
That's what I know.
have to talk to them.
It's true. If immigrants do that to you, they wouldn't even help
I
you.
don't want immigrants. Don't get me wrong. I don't.
No, I know you don't.
Nothing. No respect at all, please.
They wouldn't help you. They'll tell you to take it down.
Yeah, right. And anybody in Breeze can fuck with them. Come on, scum off, bastards.
I'll give you a foot up the hole, man. I'll give you a scoop up the hole.
Yes, and when they come, introduce them to them.
Yeah, you should go. Get that man
That's very simple.
That was guarded back there, it was. Come over here, someone's talking now. Sorry. Sorry, Pops.
Thanks for coming here this morning. Thanks to all the groups from all around the country. Doing the work that you have been doing, in the places that you have been doing. It's not physically possible to get to all the places. I said it's not physically possible to get to all the places where we have problems. So we need more and more people in their own towns and their own villages stepping up now. Stepping up and speaking the truth. Stepping up and putting the fear away. Yes, you may suffer a bit of name calling. You may suffer. You might get sacked. In the grand scheme of things, what does it really fucking matter when your country's going under And these bastards up here don't give a fuck about us. They're
No, they don't.
I'm quite angry right now. So again, thanks for coming. I'm sure there'll be many more. And the numbers that we have today, as I said, thanks for coming. But we're going to need to multiply this, folks. And we're going to need to multiply it very, very, very quickly. So all the towns and all the villages, if you can activate your town and your village, look after you. Let everybody else sort their own town out. Take responsibility for your own town. Get to know people in your own town and feel the way you do. And get organised and start knocking on the doors and start trying to build a people's movement. We're here today for immigration. Today is only about immigration. But there are many, 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 many issues. So we need to amplify them. Today we're here to amplify this. And it's a starting point. As I said, this assembly was only called a few weeks ago. So if it hadn't have been called, we wouldn't be here today. There's nobody else in the country talking the way we're talking. There's no political parties. There's no new political parties calling a spade a spade. Our country is under attack. This is a cultural war. And we need to fucking accept it. Accept it quick. That's it. We can accept that. And then if we get to the next step of accepting that we're all fucking Irish men and women, putting aside our differences, putting aside history, putting aside opinions, putting aside Chinese whispers. We're all connected whether we know it or whether we like it or not. So, I'd ask you all, just amplify it, lead yourself. Every single one of you is here today. There ain't no political party leaders standing for us. New ones, established ones, or these cretins in here. These aren't going to do it. We're going to have to do it ourselves. So, take charge, folks. First up, we're going to have a well-known activist, and we're going to have a speaker to start the day off. So, welcome to Vincent.
You're up, Vincent.
Hello everybody, it's good to see everybody, every one of you here. Somebody asked me why did I come here today? What is my purpose? What is my motivation? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm standing in solidarity with 12,500 Irish homeless people. People who have not got a home. And that's double the number of what was 10 years or even 5 years ago. Scandalously, 1/3 of those are children, and the number's increasing exponentially. And that's only the registered people. That's only the... Can you hear me? No? Okay. Everybody, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear now? So I'm here because of the 12,500 homeless Irish people who are at the bottom of the pecking order. People who have worked hard, who pay their taxes, who are part of our economy, part of our culture, part of our nation, and are now at the very bottom of the pecking order. What about the 250,000 other Irish people who are couch surfing, living in cars, living in tents, under-accommodated, sub-accommodated? That is also scandalous in what is said to be a wealthy country. But yet, 2 years ago, our Minister of Integration, Rodrigo Gorman, issued an invitation in 8 languages like Arabic, languages like Urdu. Are we aware that over 440 million people speak Arabic? Or they can read on his Twitter to come to Ireland. You will get own door accommodation. We know that 20,000 have come, and multiples of that are probably planning and probably working their way here. 100,000 Ukrainian people are here. Let me be clear about this. I stand in solidarity with genuine refugees, with people fleeing a genuine war zone. But I suspect in the Ukraine, which is Europe's biggest country, that the vast majority of the 100,000 people here are not from a war zone. You can Google it in yourself. You can get Airbnb in the Ukraine. You can fly there. You can go to a football match. You can have a meal at a restaurant and you can fly back home. That doesn't sound like a war zone to me. There are war on the borderlands, yes. And we should, as Christian people, be sympathetic and open-armed to people who are going through a rough time. But 100,000 people is ridiculous. It is far beyond our capacity, and Irish people are put to the very bottom of the pecking order. What about if you're Irish? Do you get a home door accommodation, a modular home, modernised and up to scratch?
You get a tent.
Do you get even a tent? Do you an army tent? Do you get hotel accommodation? No, you get nothing, even though you might have been the person who built up this great nation and great people. And it is the ordinary Irish people, because of our open borders policy, who are suffering. Ordinary, decent people drawing a salary. As I look around, I see on Garda Síochána, ordinary, decent Irish people drawing a salary, struggling to pay a mortgage. But you could be homeless if you lost your job. Your children could be homeless if they were not lucky enough to find a diminishing accommodation. What I'm saying is, we're looking after everybody except ourselves. It is our national duty to look after ourselves, our nation, our historic people. Ireland is losing our brightest and our best. Our nurses, our teachers, people are going abroad. People are leaving this country because we cannot find accommodation, because our borders are open to everybody. Because there's a limit to what any country can accept. Every country has its limits. This is what is spoken about in every other functioning European democracy. In Italy, in Germany, in Sweden, in Great Britain, in every country in Europe, this debate is happening, but not here, because we are shamed, we are legislated against, we are bullied, coerced and threatened into having no open and free debate, and open debate is a bedrock of society.
Here.
If I got on an aeroplane, I obviously show my passport. If I got off an aeroplane wherever in Europe and did not have a passport, I would be in trouble, and rightly so. But yet, 20,000 unvetted, undocumented people boarded aircraft, got off an aircraft with no identification and claimed they were from a war zone. We know many of those people are from Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, countries you go on holidays to. There is no war zone in these places. These are people who are economic migrants, and I don't blame people trying to improve on their circumstances, but I do blame our Minister of Integration for inviting them to our nation. That is treachery. We must have the debate that other countries are having. Take in the United Kingdom, for example, there are plans to deport to what is called the Rwanda policy there, where a third party will do the vetting on behalf of the United Kingdom. In Italy, they have arranged with Albania and Albania to be a third-party vetting centre. Now, whether that's fair or not is open to other debate, but the point I'm making here is that other functioning European democracies are facing up to this problem, are recognizing it as a problem and are facing up to it as a problem, but we are not doing anything, and I wonder why. And it's got to be ideology, the desire to dilute and diminish our own native historic citizens, many of whose ancestry goes back thousands of years to the dawn of history, and that is not being respected.
Well said,
So solutions. Let's be solution focused. The solution is clearly to close the border. The solution is to deport those who are here without a valid reason. But the main solution is to get rid of the traitors in Dáil Éireann. We must use our democracy in the next elections wisely. There's no point, I suppose, whinging after the event. There are elections coming up. We must stick together with each other. We must articulate our reasonable and proportionate arguments, well-founded and reasonable in every extent. We must deprive those people of the opportunity to betray us yet again. We must be reserved in offering criticism of each other. There's no point wasting that energy. Let's get unity amongst us. Let's stick together. Let's be people who are on the march, on the move to save our historic country. Thank you.
Well spoken, Vincent. I hope you're really listening to the words the man is speaking, folks. They're very powerful words. And it's all about this gang down here. The people have to remove these people. And it's going to take a historical revolution, like something that hasn't been seen in many, many years in this country.
Oh, yeah.
Irish men and women are going to have to stand together.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have to park all the nonsense at the door.
Oh, yeah.
With a purpose of bringing down these cretins and creeps is what they all are. Right, so that's where we're going to, and that's why we're here today. We're opposing the immigration. As I said, it's immigration only today, but I'm sure you are all well aware there are many, many things. So time will roll by and we have to improve the numbers. Let's not fool ourselves. We have to improve these numbers. I was talking to two outfits yesterday in the forest, having a coffee in my local forest. And the two lads said, lad, forget about it. The damage is done. Just sit back and watch the show. I don't know, I don't feel that way. It's not on my heart to sit back and watch. We have a lady here going to speak. She spoke the last time we were down here on them steps down there. And she brought tears to people's eyes. Look at this girl, look at her hair. Have you seen anything more Irish in your life? This is one of our own. And she's going to speak now and she's going to tell you about her circumstances. And I want you to let it in and let it hit you. And remember it. It's not just another little talk. It's this girl's life. She's experiencing it right now. So Ashley, you're up. Put away your smoke, will you, for Jesus' sake?
Sorry. Can I go back over these speakers in a minute?
I'll be always doing, alright? Oh, it's good you're videoing it.
Anthony, you know you're Kieran. Okay, I'm going to keep it short and I'm going to keep it very, okay?
She doesn't want to get it.
Looking for Paul.
Oh boy, yeah, I was on my way in. I thought he was a fucking dominant.
The loyalists are out in force.
I'm going back to here because that lady mermaid talking now, so she's looking for you. Mermaid. The homeless lady.
Oh, is she talking?
Yeah.
Or refocused. I also went on hunger strike for 8 days.
Sorry.
Just to prove to them that I am not going to accept what they are dishing out to my people. They are turning. We are going to have to start our own Irish refugee camp if this continues, because we're going to be the minority in our own country. First of all, there's 18 ministers in the country. We only need to tackle 4 of them. We're not interested in the Minister of Transport, the Minister of Finance or Agriculture. There's four ministers that we need to go after. If we can get rid of them, or if we can get them to see sense and change the system that they think and call a system, which is 1, the Minister of Housing. Can you hear us? Minister of Housing, Dara O'Brien, you need to go. There's a lot of debts on your hand, and you soon will be getting your P45. Anyway, that's number 1. Minister of Health, he needs to go. The Minister of Justice needs to go. The Minister of Housing needs to go. And the Minister of Protection of fucking Children needs to fucking go. Because if no one fights for these innocent young babies and children of Erin, we're fucked. Yes? We're fucked. Now, I'd also like to say, I know a lot of people are very, very angry with the Garda Síochána, okay? A lot of anger towards the Garda Síochána. Now, I've seen it myself, okay? I've seen it where they have mistreated people, but I just want to say, from my personal experience, living in a tent with degenerative back disease and a bad hip, hunger strike for 8 days, the Garda Síochána at the Dáil, they looked after me so well. They brought chicken fillets cooked for my dogs. They brought me food when I hadn't ate for 8 days. So the Garda Síochána are normal human beings, okay? We have good apples and we have bad apples. And these guards are living...
They're all the same.
These guards are living in hell themselves. They're being treated disgustingly like shit, okay? And also, they're living in caravans in fields themselves, okay? They're petrified to hand in their jobs because then they can't pay the mortgage. So that's all I just want to say. There is 20% of them that shouldn't have a fucking badge, should never have got a badge, and they are disgusting human beings, and they look for arguments and they look for fights, yeah? But I just wanted to say thank you to the Garda Síochána who have protected me and kept me safe. But 4 ministers, that's all 4 ministers. If we tackle those 4 ministers, we can get our country back and running, and we can take our power back.
The fucking left.
And if they don't want to change, if those 4 ministers don't want to change those 4 major crucial systems that we can't survive without, well then we have to overturn them 4 ministers and they have to be taken down. And everyone else, yeah? Get them fucking out. That's it. So I'm going to hand the mic to somebody else, but what I've seen being homeless after coming from a secure background is horrific. People's mental health off the scales, there's no system. There's a system there saying there is a mental health system, but there is none. It's fraud. Yes? You cannot have a mental health system with 960 psychiatrists for 5 million people. It's fraud. Fraud. So I would just like to thank everyone who has supported me and helped me and gave me so much love and gave me the strength to continue this absolute insanity of a fight. But you can see I'm stronger from the last time, I'm braver than the last time, and I love every single one of my Irish fellow men. And it is time now, if you don't have papers, get the fuck out. If you're unvetted, get the fuck out. And Justice, the Minister of Justice, you have allowed. Yeah? You
It's not only the unvetted that are doing the damage, the ones that have passports as well.
And thousands of unvetted, illegal immigrants. Yes? I have passports for my 2 dogs who are here with me. Yeah? And I can't bring them to England on a boat unless they have a passport. So, Minister of Justice, we're coming after you for allowing our beautiful Erin to be flooded with absolute horror. So those 4 ministers, we're coming after you, and if we can get them out, we got our country back, girls. Amen. I mean them all good. Oh, sorry. I forgot to say something else.
Okay, welcome, Mike.
I would also like to say, I don't know any European Parliament that has a fucking bar in a government building. So, a bar, I've been in the bar, I've had a drink in the bar, so the bar is there and I've seen it myself. The tunnels are under there as well and they lead to all sorts of areas, but we'll talk about that another day. But I just want to say, it would be very nice and respectful to the people who fall out of Leinster House, pissed out our minds at 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah, from my government building, pissed out our heads at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And drive home.
It's fucking insanity. Insanity. So it's time for all the people to stop speaking and taking action. Because when I made up my mind that my country was falling down the tubes, I made a decision, I took action as a young woman, terrified by herself, and I said, I am going to show everybody in that government that I am not afraid to come after you. And I email them every day, and I tell them, don't email me back, I'm at the fucking door living outside. So, I just want to share that they all fall out at 1 o'clock in the morning, pissed out of fucking head, and if I was naked doing backflips, they wouldn't even have noticed. What I mean, I'm not
So yeah, that's a real life story of an Irish colleague who sleeps down the road there on these people's watch and because of these people's policies. We're here today, immigration is today's baby and the demand is close the borders. Is that what we want here today?
Yes.
Is that what we want here today?
Yes, the borders.
What do we want? We want the borders closed. Unfortunately for us, in the realistic, real world, this showing isn't going to do that.
No.
So we have to make sure we don't go away and disappear into the World Wide Web for another 6 weeks and come out again. We have to fucking live this life. Every day, we have to live this life. You know, there are no public servants out there talking like this. There isn't. So we need to start speaking up and speaking out for ourselves. And yeah, some of your family will think you're a bit off the fucking nut. That's to be expected when they're all watching Coronation Street and fucking Saturday Night Live and on deck. It's a different world these people are on. Formula 1 and cocaine and rugby, as Gemma O'Doherty says. The men of the country have lost their natural minds, it seems. So what we're trying to do here is with the backbone of the women who never seem to disappear. We're calling for the fucking men. The manly men. The real men who don't go around wanting to be fucking purple unicorns. Although you can do that if you want to. But what we're looking for here is real rebels. Don't forget in 1916, when the rebellion was going on, there was only a handful of them. Most of Dublin spit on them, threw bags of piss on them, threw vegetables and eggs at them. It wasn't until they were killed that people thought, oh wait, hang on a fucking second, these lads had something to say. So do realise that we are the anti-treaty people 100 years later, and these are the Free State government. These boys and girls in the year 1922, from the establishment of the Free State, the following year they were still killing people and politicians who were against the Anglo-Irish Treaty, a year after the Free State was set up. So these people have been connected to the Crown from way back when, and the Crown hasn't gone. So what we are here is men and women of the Irish Republic. That's what we are, and we don't want to let it go. You know, we are Irish nationals, we understand our history. It goes way back when, thousands of years. We're a very special place, a very special race, and we have to learn to love ourselves and step into it and be, you know, be a fucking proud Irish man or woman with the help of our friends from different nations who live here lawfully and legally. People who come here and work and do things properly. They're more than welcome. What we're talking about is men, mostly men, coming in with no papers. I was at a town hall meeting down in Monastrevin about a month ago. I walked in to suss it out. There was 4 or 5 politicians talking there. And they were talking about the budget and how the population of our land is at the biggest it's ever been since the famine days. And lots of people are coming here and doing great work and bringing jobs and all this stuff. So at the end of the meeting, I put my hand up and I just let them know that there's many, many Irish people who aren't happy with what's going on here. We all only have to open our ears and our eyes. I'm sure you've seen the photos of Aisling Murphy. Beautiful young Irish Colleen. Her life ahead of her. She went out miserably on a canal. Almost decapitated, I suppose. 11 stab wounds to the neck. You walked that out. 11 stab wounds to the neck, or trying to take the girl's fucking head off. Walk her out yourself. But she lies in a grave. And we stand here today to remember her and the 2 lads from Sligo. 2 gay lads that were killed. And the fella had a kill list. And when he raided his gaff, he had guns and €400,000 in cash. So these are the type of people we're talking about. I was only talking to Jimmy there earlier on. He was telling me about the Avonry out in Blessington Lakes. There's 42 houses out there, he was telling me. People aren't getting a month's notice, they're getting fucked out. And they're bringing in immigrants a month before Christmas. So this is the people we're talking about. This is just not right. You know? And people can bury their heads in the sand if they want to. And people can go around trying to talk about inclusivity and diversity and integration. It's all white noise and it's all NGO bullshit. What we're trying to do here today is get a real people's movement. Get you all to stick together. Stay connected, folks. Don't just fucking messenger each other once a week when you have something. You know, park your bullshit at the door. Get active. I know East Wall was active recently. I know Ballymun is active. I know Clondalkin is active. And that's basically what's happening here today, is them people have come together to try and fucking do something that nobody else is doing. So keep trying. I know the numbers are low, but the Ballymun people, you need to just keep going, knocking on doors in your town. You know, people will close doors in your faces, they think you're mad. That's okay. But just keep trying to build the numbers and make sure you keep the faith in yourself. Because I know it can get depressing sometimes, sitting on your own. It doesn't seem like anything's sticking. Any people's movements, they all seem to fall. But that's what happens. They call them movements far right. I was only talking to my mother about this the other day. Any movement that's not controlled by the government or an NGO or a union is far right. So that's what it is. It's not violence, it's all bullshit. Anybody who's not controlled within the umbrella of the government parties, the unions
or the NGOs is far right. So fucking own it and be far right. Yeah? Be that far right, be that rebel. Step into it, be the outcast. Because that's what you are. Everyone is slightly different than most. You know? Little bit of the black sheep of the family, little bit of a rebel. So fucking own it. Step into it. Next up we have Edel. Welcome, Edel.
Is Misha Edel, Tommy and Akoni, Kuntaname. Good morning, everybody, and thank you, everybody, for coming. And I'm from the county of Meath. And as we left County Meath this morning, and we overlooked the Boyne, and the home of Newgrange and Tara and all the megalithic sites of our forefathers in County Meath. And then we come here, much to our disdain, that we have a County Meath woman who does not know what is a woman. Helen McEntee, who has decided to support dangerous, open-door migrant policy, putting our own elderly, our children, and our most vulnerable in danger. Much to our shame, she represents the county of Meath, but Meath says no. She does not represent me. And then we have Minister, supposedly for state, also from the county of Meath, Mr. English, who closed down the shops during the scamdemic and did not allow children to buy the most basic of clothes. And much to our shame, he represents Meath, but he does not represent me. Meath says no.
Aaron says no.
And when Martin and Radcar tell us to be Irish and to be neutral is an outdated notion, I'm here to tell them, you are the outdated notion. The Irish are free. And when you come to my house, you are a welcome guest. But that means you don't steal from me. You don't rape or pillage my children. You do not tell me how to run my household. And when you cannot obey my rules, you leave my home. And when they say anybody can be Irish, anybody can be Irish, it's just a matter of a piece of paper. But let me tell you, when you travel to the mountains of Sligo, when you appreciate the mist coming off Ben Bulben, and when you travel around Kerry and Cork and Donegal, and when you listen to the poetry of Yeats and Kavanagh with his struggle and his love and his hatred of the land, you tell me whose heart soars and whose heart and soul goes down into depression. Only the Irish are Irish. And if you want to come here, you abide understand they're being displaced and forced, many of them, to come here to suit a globalist agenda that our puppets in Gangster House have benefited from. So many times we understand these people's predicament, but I'm sorry to tell them the country is closed. We don't have the answers for you here. So I'd just like to say, it doesn't matter whether you have one person or 1,000 people standing in your community. People in rural towns will understand how hard it is to stand up. The cities may have it slightly easier, not much. So I'd say to the people in those rural towns, talk to your own people. I know it's difficult, but try to make them understand they're in a war. I told somebody the other day, you're in a war. You have to understand. And it's a global war, not just an Irish war. And we do need the help of our international friends. But finally, I'd just like to say to all the people that come after time and time, and all the people that volunteer in particular with Wake Up Era and all the other groups, my heart is with you, and I only speak from the heart. And I'd just like to say to you personally, my own personal thanks to the gangsters in Gangster House, to the ministers from me. I personally, Edel Nielic, I'm calling the ministers in Meath. I want you out. God bless you all. Take care of yourself.
Now the next
Yeah, folks, I think you get the impression from today's gathering what we're about. You can see around you, Ballymun, South Dublin.
The next lady now that's going to talk.
Different areas. Shout them out.
Talk on these people sleeping in the tent.
Ballyblack. Westmeath, Ballyblack. Wonderful.
Westford says no.
Westford says no. Who else do we got? Millbridge says no. Who else? Who? Kilkenny says no. Who else? Rhodes says no. Who else?
Donegal.
Wicklow says no. Who else? We all say fucking no. No. So what we need to do is, right, we need to all take our clothes off now, like brave hands. And just scream, no! And take the fucking body off. Who's with me? No, but seriously, folks, we need to elevate our message. We need to stop fucking arguing about what the difference in our message is. Whether it's the immigration, whether it's Tusla, whether it's education, whether you're doing it through common law, whether you're doing it through voting. It doesn't matter. They're all angles. But the people have to become one unit. That's it. That's what we're trying to do here. No agendas, no egos, no political parties. Nobody's leading it. It's just people. And the numbers get smaller and smaller and smaller. And then the cream rises to the top. And then you have your people's movement. So keep the faith. The numbers go down, go down, go down. Eventually, they either keep going down and we disappear and we lose this, or we fucking start building. So from this day on, let's start building. And people out there who don't speak, start speaking.
And the people that are at home.
People who are at home, if you can make it to any future gatherings. In fact, take the lead. You don't even have to travel to Dublin. I know lots of people say, I can't get to Dublin, the price of petrol, I have kids, I have work. I get that. Well, don't come to Dublin then. Have something in your own town. Form in your own town. Don't be saying I can't get to Dublin. Get where you fucking are and grow there. And then down the road with me. I won't see many of you. I don't even know half of you. I know a few faces. and I'm friendly with some people. But in my daily life, I don't need to be as a friend. I don't, you don't need to follow me. You don't need to donate money to me. Don't need to give me fucking anything. Just ignite that fire in our own belly. And if we get that going, well then we're halfway there. Yeah? So if you can leave today, just fucking take charge of yourself and realise you are an outcast. You are the dark sheep. You are the rebel. But most people are locked in the mainstream haze. As I said, it's either rugby, it's football, it's Formula 1, it's fucking... They have things now where people slap each other. Slapping, the UFC have it now. It's got so fucking silly. Slap champions. So they slap each other. Grown men like fucking with muscles and all, steroids. Ah, people get lost in this nonsense, you know? Whether it's fucking dancing on ice or fucking Coronation Street, whatever, you know? They get lost, the poor lost souls. And we're trying to bring them back. And what we're telling them is like, it's like an upside down and inside out reality. And we scare them sometimes. So maybe sometimes baby gloves, you know? Don't have to go in with the ear that's flat. You don't have to go in with adrenochrome. You don't have to go in with that. You just go in with, do you think the government need to fall? Do you think the government need to fall? Yes! Do you think this government need to fall? Yes! I do too. I do too. That's why all these fences are here. They just don't want to hear us. It's like this. It's like when you talk to someone about injections, or you talk to someone about mining the mountains, or you talk to somebody about children going missing in state care, and people seem to think that kids going missing and rape of children was all in the 60s and the 50s and the 70s. That shit's still going on today. Today, there's children going missing in this country. There's some dark, dark stuff going on in this country. And lots of people don't want to listen because you wake them up that their silence is compliance. And that's why they tell us to shut up, because we're hitting the nerve. Oh, you gotta keep hitting that nerve. And most importantly, I know lots of people talk about waking up the masses. How are we gonna wake up the masses? How are we gonna wake up the masses? We don't need to wake up the masses. We need to wake up ourselves and go to a higher level and just don't get involved in opinions, Chinese whispers, and this fella's right and that fella's wrong, and the way they're doing it is wrong, and he asks for money, she doesn't ask for money. It's all nonsense. This system needs to fall. And I've got, if I'm lucky, 20 years. I'm 44 now, so give it 20 years, I'll be 64. I don't know if I'll have the energy to do this in 20 years' time. So we need to give her a good lash, because if we don't get our shit together, imagine this place 20 years from now. Break my heart. It breaks my heart already to walk around the streets of Dublin. I was actually assaulted on the way up this morning by an Irish girl. I was sitting on the statue down in O'Connell Street having a smoke and a coffee, and the girl came over to me and goes, "What are you saying to me? I'm in bad form." She left me with my own umbrella. I said, "What's going on?" But then I actually realised, I looked around, and all I could see was Irish people strung out, walking around with sleeping bags. Just Irish people, emaciated face, like they're sick. You know, people are confused. So nobody's going to help them, and if it's not us, then who? So who have we got up next? Kathy Lynch. Here's Kathy. Kathy's one of the ladies from the group, so she chose to speak.
Hi all, my patriots. Great to see our constitutional right of free assembly is being respected by our public endangered servants and the Gardaí. I won't be too long, I won't gas on. I'll do my best. But I just want to maybe start thinking about this in a different way. This isn't immigration. This is human trafficking. That is what it is. And our public servants are in the business of public or of human trafficking. Now, I wrote to Helen McEntee and I asked people in it, including our children. I told her I was concerned. At the time, 40% of people who came through Dublin Airport destroyed their documents willingly. It's now 61%. The word is out. So this is how Helen McEntee answered me. And it shows you just the concern for safety and security they have for our country. And it is the Gardaí and the Department of Justice who are responsible for the safety and security of this country. So this is a paragraph from Helen McEntee. When somebody presents at a port of entry without proper documentation, e.g. an accepted travel document such as a passport, or without a valid visa for entry if required, they are generally refused leave to land and return to their country. Would you say that's reasonable? That's our laws, by the way, Gardaí, while you're listening. That's our laws.
No.
She's blowing her whistle. People can't even hear what they're saying.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking nuisance.
It's a cesspit.
They're getting some footage.
I just need to smoke. It's fucking not much of a crowd.
I'm making it now.
Jerry, you coming in? Fucking tramp, man. The dog's reunion.
Dog's reunion.
Oh, this is before, yeah. Oh, this is.
Right into the ombudsman, right into our TDs, and saying that we object.
I don't know. I can hear better from them to speak.
It is.
We need to fight against discrimination and never give up. Never give up. We need to hound them. For the day we give up is the day that we lost our country and lost our children inheritance.
Sorry, can I get in there? Thank you.
None of hear them. None of hear them. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. If only more and more people actually took it in and felt it. You know, people get used to sound bites. These are not sound bites.
See this
We're not
lady here?
travelling from all over
She's
the
gonna
country
speak
here
now in a
today
minute.
for sound bites
From England.
to go out on social media for people that have their coffee and their smokes and
Child
their
Savers
biscuits.
just took our children off
Kick
over in
holes at
England.
what we did wrong
I
today.
know.
We're not here for that.
Seriously, in Ireland,
We're
they're
here
trying
for the
to
country.
take our baby
We're here
off
for
her.
the nation. And
Yeah.
people need to understand,
She's still
the
pregnant.
nation is the people. We're the nation.
Going to tell her
It's
story
not
now.
hard. We're the nation and they're the state. So you need to pick a side. You need to pick a side. Are you standing with the state like these people? That's what they're doing, right? They're taking the king's shilling to stand and protect the state. They're protecting that. We're looking to protect the nation, which is the people, which is us, which is our culture. The whole thing. These people aren't tuned into the culture the way we are. That's why they think we're a bit crazy, and that's why they're wearing police uniforms. They think different, right? But it's okay. People think differently all the time. But what it is, what's most important is that the way we think, we need to amplify that. And as I said, today is immigration.
Is that okay for you, though?
I've been around the block many years, and I'm just looking out here and I'm seeing the same faces that I've seen for the last few years. So that's your people. That's your people. Push them. Tom there, Sarah, what's your second name? Sarah Louise's been around, Carol's been around, Adele's been around, Johnner's been around, Ashley's been around, Ferg's been around. There's your people. What are you looking for? You're looking for some fucking messiah to come down out of the sky? It's not going to happen. It's just going to take flesh and blood here. It always has. It takes real men and women. You know? We're all connected. So, here we are. And today, as I said, folks, I've been around the block. I've been around since way back when fucking Christy Bourke over in East Wall, when he was running, he was crying out for houses. I went one day to the keys. It was like 30 people. It broke my heart. About 10 years ago. We're still going on. We've gone through the water charges. People think that was a victory. That wasn't a victory.
I know, you're looking...
Irish Water's still there. They just rebranded it. It's called Ishka Éireann now. It's not gone anywhere. That battle wasn't won. What happened there was that battle was taken right to the fucking doorsteps. Right here. And then Brendan Ogle and all the United Unions and all them filthy dirtboards, they took it over. And that's why Home Sweet Home involves Brendan Ogle, Sinn Féin, all them people. Why do you think none of these celebrities are out? Where's Damien Dempsey with all his ballad songs now? I follow Damien Dempsey around the country singing Irish ballad songs about the King, the Queen, the colony. Never heard his songs, Damien Dempsey? Where is he now? They were all in Home Sweet Home. Put two and two together. What was Home Sweet Home? Sinn Féin agitated. Create the problem, create the solution. That's why none of these celebrities are speaking out. They're all Sinn Féin heads. And we all know now, Sinn Féin. That's not Sinn Féin of yesteryear. Sinn Féin was created in 1970. MI5 agents. We know all this. Drew Harris is their boss. They're voting to kick Drew Harris out. But he's still there. So they give the illusion of democracy. We're not a democracy, you know. We're a constitutional republic.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut across anyone, I don't. But we have the right to walk down there. They've just said we can go down there.
We're grand here for now. We're all right. Fuck them.
All right, cheers.
Stand where we are. We're not good enough for them earlier.
Exactly, Dennis.
We're not good enough for them earlier. Fuck them. Don't worry, they'll be coming to us for help soon and advice. Don't you worry. It was only fucking 3 years ago. I was working for the HSE for 22 years in the drug treatment centre up in Pearse Street, the biggest drug treatment centre in the country. That's what I did for 22 years until this whole shit started. I wasn't playing their games, so now I'm unemployed and I'm here on a fucking weekday screaming my brains out to a couple of hundred people, just trying to get the message out. These people are state troopers.
Yeah, Joe, sorry about that. It's getting shut up.
We are the Irish Republican rebels. That's what we are. So we need to own that shit. Take it in, live it, read your history, read about what happened in this country in the past 105 years, since 1916 till today. You know, they always blank out the 1919 till the 1922. And why is that blanked out? Because that's when the English came back in and wiped out the fucking government of the Irish Republic and created the Free State.
Johnny.
And we've got the same
It's
situation since that day.
all the comments
So these people are Crown Corporation. We know this. I can't keep saying this. We all know this. What are we going to do about it?
Action!
We fucking have to fight back. No one else is going to do it for us. You know, there's Justin Barrett there. I see Justin Barrett. How are you, Justin? Welcome. I see what happened to you and your party.
Your back's probably killing you, is it?
About subversion and taking over and killing the message. There you go, brother. You built your party. You built your party for how many years did you build it? 7 years. That man built his own party. Now you might not like that man. You might think that man's a bit far right. But he built his own fucking party. Where's his party now? Where's his party and his money? Oh, taken over. And where's the National Party today? Are they here? Are the National Party, do you have faction here? No. So what the fuck's going on? Think about it, folks. Think about it.
That's all. It's not political.
Go for it, Jake.
We have to realise that there's people, you know Rocket Man, you know your man Healy Ray, you know these are all setups. They're all setups so the media can use it to portray us as the bad eggs. I don't know this man personally, I'm not trying to big him up. It's a fancy fucking bloke. I'm not trying to big this man up, I just seen him here. Right? Just use that as an example. The National Party, starting to see it. The random was getting ready to clean, starting to attract a bit of young blood into it, and then bang. This is what the system does. So once we're aware of that, anybody else wants to say anything?
Good evening, afternoon, whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just have a quick few words for you. I'm not going to keep you very long because I have a terrible habit of talking for far too long, far too many times.
It's beside the door.
And I'm aware also of the nature of this gathering here today,
Kildare Street,
as opposed to, say, the National Party.
Besides
By the
the
way,
Green.
on the question of the National Party, let me tell you this. The vast majority of the party membership support myself. The legitimate leadership of the National Party is myself. And we will take that party back, no matter how it's undermined by state forces or nefarious characters. But I want to say this much, because I know this gathering here is not about endorsing a political party or endorsing any particular political ideology other than Ireland a nation, sovereign, Gaelic and free. So you're not here to endorse me or support me, but I only bring that up because I want to tell you that I support you and I endorse what you're doing. And I endorse your fight in every corner of this country, for this country. We will have our Irish Republic, the one that the midnight
the way that the Lewis goes up.
the one that has been crushed time and time again. We will have it in our hands. We, the people. And when people say,
it's not blocked off, Kevin. People are allowed
in. Yes, we're here to say no to what has gone on in this country. But our no is always a yes to something better. A yes to something better. That's our no. So I would say here today is that, as I say, I endorse your campaign. I endorse everybody here and support them in their fight to get their country back. Not for me, but for my children, for your children, for your grandchildren, and for the future of Ireland. Thank you very much.
Jen, is that this woman talk now?
You shouldn't have went on that. You had no planning in this at all. You little fucking midget.
I tell you, we're never going to get a fucking country back in this fucking ring. And I tell you, if we start using our head very fucking soon, we'll have no fucking country.
Then is that this lady?
Can we,
Folks, this is where it's at. This is exactly what we're not preaching, right? This is I'm speaking as an independent man here, right? If this is the carry on that's going to happen when a man speaks, no matter, he's a fucking Irish man. And they're going to, we just take our jackets off now and have a scrap, all of us, like. Is that what we want? I know it's not.
I spoke as myself, and I support any Irish man or woman that wants to.
Come on, lads, we need to fucking talk about the last hour about raising our level.
Fighting the government,
You know, raising our level of awareness here. And soon as someone speaks that someone doesn't like, it's fucking throw the dummy out of the pram. It's not what for. You know?
Can we get moving, walking, fucking stuff? We're preaching to the choir now.
We need action, Dennis.
If we just see what
Dennis, I'm over here.
we might gather a few more. This is echo chamber. You know what I mean?
We definitely go marching up Panther Street because they want their voices silent. That's what they want. That's why it's built. They want their voices silent. And if they're not going to listen to us, the capital will listen to us. We are going marching after this. We're going fucking marching. I didn't take my day off to be fucking silent. After this, we're going marching.
We need to go marching.
Come here. All I'm saying is,
And for all the Irish people who did not bother their fucking ass to turn up today to fight for their country, may God forgive you and shame on you. How dare you call yourself Irish?
Hey lads, that's me. I'm out here for today. I love every single one of you. These are all good souls. But that's a fucking shit show. We'll be back here on the 14th of December. I'll be back here on the 14th of December next month. I'm trying to build a movement of people with different opinions, right? I don't need to be a fucking friend, but 14th of December, I'm trying to build a people's movement against the state. Whether you're immigration, whether you're tussling, education, constitution, common law, political parties, I don't care. 14th of December, 12 o'clock, to try and start something. Other than that, fuck this shit.
That's it. I know, guys.
Very mean mahagot to everybody, and thank you to all the different community groups that made it here today. It's not easy. We're not going to agree. There's many people that don't agree with me. There's many people I don't agree with. But the final and most conclusive thing is we're Irish, we're free, and Ireland says close those borders. Ireland
It's over now.
says no.
What a fucking disgrace, man.
And some people have suggested we may walk down towards the Garden of Remembrance again to remember our fallen heroes.
what about Brocken Street? Up Brocken Street. We need a
Okay.
people
The Parliamentary Justice!
Okay.
The Parliamentary Justice! The Parliamentary Justice!
needs to see us today.
The Parliamentary Justice!
Shut your fucking mouth, you! Shut your mouth! Right, listen up, boys. Right, for far too long, you have all been sitting at home like a bunch of sheep while the government has destroyed our lives. Right? They blocked us off here. The last time we were here, the media and the government labelled us far right. They labelled you far right because you're worried about who's in your communities, you're worried about what your children are being taught in schools, right? And all the meanwhile, the corruption in there, the amount of people that they're letting in, and we're all arguing here. We're all arguing like a bunch of petulant children, right? The bottom line is, if you love your country, you people at home, where are you? I'm sick of all the excuses. Every time there's a march or something set up by someone here like Fergus or something, then I'll hear the excuses. I'm sick of the excuses. If you want to save your country, get up off your arse. Now we're going to march because these gobshites here blocked us off.
right? And you all decided that you didn't want to go in there because you didn't want to do what the government asked you to do. So we take matters into our own hands, we march the streets, we take over Dublin City, and we stop it and we bring it to a standstill. Same with Dublin Port, Dublin Airport, we bring the whole lot to a standstill because this is not enough. It's not enough. You need to wake up before it's too late. It probably already is too late, but we're not going down with a sinking ship like the Titanic. We got to do something and do something fast, folks. So enough is enough. Enough of the fighting. Everybody needs to come together. I see people on Twitter, social media, all nagging at each other. Who gives a shit?
What the fuck is this?
It's time to take action, people, because if we don't, we will let it. Our kids will not live in a country that we will
Walk up there. Walk up there and call the Department of Justice now. Go.
What do you mean?
It's splitting up. Go. Call the Department of Justice and we'll go there now. Call the Department of Justice and we'll go there now.
We have a crowd, but no,
It's all splitting up now, it is. They're all arguing with each other. Yeah. No, not yet, because Kenny come over and go mad because little man talking.
We are all going to march right now to Dublin Port. No. We are going
Department of Justice now! Department of Justice now!
for every single person here to come with us. We are marching to Dublin Port and let them try stop us!
Shut up, you wanker! Fuck off, you, and organise your own protest.
No, come on, like. Come here.
Department of Justice are your fate!
What?
It all starts out there.
What's the mean?
That's the Department of Justice.
Everything starts with the Department of Justice, it does. It stays there, getting into the country. The migrant parks, that's there.
Okay, so
No, 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 I like you.
There's a difference, right?
walking in the way we want to walk.
Right? Or there's a
So
pause
how
and a
about
cost.
the next protest? Forget about going to Leinster House. Let's go to Leo's house. Let's all go and stand outside Leo's
Department of
house.
Justice is no point.
And that's what we do. Leave Leinster House.
So where are we going then?
Outside
Where are we
Leo's
going?
and we'll storm his house. And that's what's going to
He said no.
Let me talk.
It's a show.
Yeah. Yeah, do.
Are you with me?
Listen up! Listen up! United Nations Migration Pact.
Hey, guys.
Problem.
Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. My name is Darrell O'Flaherty. I'm from Galway, and I've been doing this for quite some time. We've worked very hard for the last couple of years, last number of years. Sorry, could you stop talking for a minute? Could you stop shouting while I'm speaking?
Let him speak.
Sorry. Could you stop talking while I'm speaking? Listen, man, there's plenty of time to talk after I'm finished. Sorry, would you mind stop talking while I'm speaking?
I know, they were here in the
So,
moment.
we've been through a number of iterations of protesting and this kind of stuff. And what we need to be aware of is what the terms mean. What are we doing? So a protest is about stopping something from happening. You're protesting it, you're trying to stop it from happening. Yeah? So we failed. We have failed to stop them installing thousands of unvetted, unidentified men all over our country, into towns all over our country, in a completely disproportionate manner. They have installed hundreds of men in towns with only tens of people. This is clearly designed as a displacement.
Like, do we walk down towards the Common Street? There's a Palestine protest on now down here. Yeah, and we're walking by them. No, but they're not on the roof, like,
displaced another tribe, and they had to move to another location. And the people are displaced from their resources. They're displaced from their housing. They're displaced from their health service. They're displaced from all the other services that they could normally expect in a well-run country. And that's called displacement. And there we see our youth being moved out to other countries, being displaced into other economies. And this is what this boom-bust economic style does. It creates a boom in one country and a bust in another, so the people from the bust country move to the country with the boom. And now they don't have their natural rights because they're not on the land of their ancestors. So they keep booming and busting, and we keep moving around, and they know that their proportion of people that don't have natural rights is increasing all of the time in our various countries. And that justifies them in the kinds of behaviour you see in their issuances, the kind of disregard they show for natural rights and the natural jurisdiction which the people of this land are entitled to conduct their daily business with. They no longer respect that because they've brought so many people.
No, it's all talking. This is now we're talking for fucking years, 3 years now, 4 years. We're still in the fucking same position.
To cater to those because it's easy to make money out of those people. It's easy to oppress them. It's easy to give them bad services and bad lives, and they accept it. Okay, so that's the model that they're using to make money. They ran out of Irish people to rent houses to. They made the houses too expensive to buy. Then we all moved into rented accommodation. Sorry, man, could you give me a moment, Joe? So they put us in, all the Irish people, into rented accommodation. Now that's done. They need to bring more people from foreign places to rent the accommodation now, and the UN pays the rent. And the NAMA lads, we paid for NAMA. NAMA was how the Irish taxpayer bought all the insolvent property all around the country. Then they whipped us with NAMA by giving the property back to the property investors. They took it off at a discount price that the investors borrowed from the same banks. Again, they borrowed that discounted price money from a bank, and they bought their property back from NAMA. And now to pay the loan that they got to buy their own property back from NAMA that you paid for originally, they're now bringing all of these people in, thousands of people from other countries.
Yeah, they go now.
The UN is paying their rent for them.
Load of bollocks, man. This is bollocks, man.
Someone needs to know.
They're not on the pot either. That's all a distraction, man. Look, it's all the way down there, like.
Grassroots movement, the Astro movement.
It's not grassroots, it's Astro Tour.
No, do you know what? The man Kelly, right? He was going mad because the man Jeff from Barry was talking. Where he wasn't even meant to talk. It was just normal people, like it wasn't anyone from any party or anything.
Yeah, no parties.
It was just those normal people talking.
So your man tried to get them all down to the park. Your man wants to do a grain carry as a distraction down to the park. Well, like, get up there and keep an eye on the situation, because they need everything down there. They're not. These are all working in unison. They're all in unison. And do you know who the National Party? Do you know the National Party are putting their stickers over their Kalegi stickers? Are you still riding there, right? Yeah. The National Party are putting their stickers over them there, or else someone's doing it to sting them or make them look bad.
And everybody in the world wants, the whole world wants happy Ireland, welcoming Ireland. That's what we want.
We want a place that nurtures the natural lives that every person on this planet is entitled to. We need it without interference from commerce. This is our land. This is our soil. This is the home of our children. And it will be for future generations for thousands of years, when this current generation of Irish people own their sovereignty. We have to move to a state where sovereignty is respected, where the natural rights of people are considered superior to all rights of corporations. Corporations have no rights. I misspoke there. Corporations provide for things like needs and wants. gains and acquisitions, selling and buying, this kind of
Oh,
land.
this is boring me as
We are
well.
not in that jurisdiction. We are in the
I'm just waiting for
natural
that lady up there just speaking in and
We are
going.
here with our natural rights.
Somebody screaming the
and
head
we
off
are
up there.
sovereign
Look at
in
that.
that jurisdiction. Our power is unlimited in the natural
We need action,
jurisdiction.
like this is
And we
ridiculous.
have to get out of interacting
Talking
inside
for fucking
contracts.
3 years.
We hop around between our contracts all day and we pay no heed to our natural jurisdiction. We're not taught about it in school. No one talks about it on the radio. No, they don't want you to know that all of your power is in your natural jurisdiction, where you look after your family, where you feed yourself, where you keep yourself warm, where you make sure you have clean water and that everybody around you is safe.
I know, yeah.
That's your natural jurisdiction. That's where all your power is. You don't have any power anywhere else. They're only cotton you. There's no justice in the courtroom. There's no justice with any of these contractors that work for the state. None. That's not where your power is. Your power is above those people. You are the descendant of the natural ancestors of this land. You are the heir to your heritage. And we must impose a cost on the people who choose to destroy our land to make money. They're not doing it for charity. They're doing it to make money. So we have to cost them more money than they're making, and then they will stop. And it's not more difficult than that. That's exactly what we have to do. We have to make the balance sheet €1 more cost to do the thing.
They have all the money they want.
To not do it.
They can print all the money they want.
Voting got us in this book on this.
It's not about money.
That's the only way.
Money doesn't exist.
And I know
paid
it's
for
not
in debt.
popular. I know people push back. But that's the problem with costs. People don't want costs. People don't like costs. But we need a cost. We needed to cost them something to continue to destroy our nation by sticking their 2 fingers up us, not answering our emails, changing expression laws, threatening to put us in jail, claiming we're some kind of lunatics, when actually all we want is our natural rights respected by the people whose wages we pay. They have no other function than the Constitution that is laid out before them. That is their contract of employment, that Constitution. It has no other function. It doesn't give you any rights. Governments do not give you rights. Your rights come from God. If it doesn't come from God, it's not a right. You don't even need to say natural rights. There's no such thing as a right that isn't natural.
Constitution. What's it on
Rights
Constitution
do
for?
not come from God. And all of the tens of thousands of people that are in this country right now do become citizens. They have their natural rights because our nation respects them. They get their natural rights.
This is a massive thing, like it's just ridiculous.
Not that government. So I propose, and these other men,
We all want to fucking
to impose
kill each
a
other
cost
instead of fucking.
by going to the roundabout at the ports and marching around the roundabout, because when you're moving, you're traveling.
Are you
And
going
when
to
you're
that now?
traveling,
Their real
these people have no
Constitution.
jurisdiction over you.
Say it, something.
The person carrying the bag is a traveller. You can see by them, they're not at home.
Walk up and grab the mic.
So they carry a bag with them because their natural rights have to be respected because they're not in their dwelling. So when you keep walking around the roundabout, when you keep moving, no Garda has jurisdiction over you in this way. While you're moving, they can't touch you. They can't say anything. They have no right to speak to you. So never stop when you're imposing a cost, because you're approaching the commercial jurisdiction. And in order to retain your natural jurisdiction, you keep moving.
The real Constitution, okay.
And you're telling everybody who's watching you
That's
that
the
you're
real
operating
Constitution.
from your natural jurisdiction. And they have no cause to come to you and try and kidnap you into their commercial jurisdiction. If they do that, you can tell the judge, well actually, what was Mr. O'Flaherty doing when you approached him? Well, he was walking. He was walking around and he wouldn't stop. I tried to tell him to stop, but he wouldn't stop because he didn't have any jurisdiction over me. I was traveling. So that's as simple as that. That's how you impose a cost that these men cannot stop you imposing. Okay? All right, guys.
Can I get the mic for her?
Can I have it?
No, here, wait a minute. She wants to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry guys, in 10 minutes we're heading to the port, alright? Get your coffee, get your drink, get whatever you want. We're going
That's a
home.
distraction. Go to the port now, this time of
Hi
day.
everybody, I'm just here to say, right, I'm here with you. It's
not a distraction.
It is a distraction.
No, the Department of Justice, I cannot impose a cost on the Department of Justice. Right, I'm not going to the Department of Justice. We can't impose a cost there.
But I'm not going to Dublin Port either.
Right, well that's up to yourself. Like. Where are you going?
I'm going home.
Why?
The thing is,
we can't go down there.
You can't, they let you. I've
No,
asked
but like,
See, people don't want to be searched. People don't want to be searched. That's why I'm not going.
but I do need help of finding somewhere because I've got Tussler on my bum right now telling me if I stay in a tent at the minute while I'm pregnant, homeless, they're going to take my child. Now, all I need to say is these needs to stop the people coming in and taking our houses so that us homeless people can get an house. We can be settled. Our children shouldn't be took off of us. Not at all. I shouldn't have to live in a tent 28 weeks pregnant at all. I'm scared every night. Me and my partner are scared every night living in a tent. Not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing whether we're going to wake up in the morning or not. There was only a chap from Ireland, he never drank, he never smoked drugs or anything. 6 days ago, someone found him dead, a homeless person. Now, I don't want that to happen. So I need to say, please, have support and please.
If everyone could hear it, it'd be fucking great, right? Come on!
Can I have that mic?
And I'm not having this baby taken from me, from Tussler. Thank you.
Can I have
Dean, just being bloody
We have
realistic.
to stand here and point barriers. Fuck that, man.
I think people are
Civil
confused.
disobedience.
This is Ireland, not fucking Ireland,
What they're going to do now, they've brought in a digital pass. They're going to attach a CBDC to control you. After that, they're going to have the health passport, and it's going to go red, yellow, or green if you haven't taken the poison. What they're going to do is put you in a prison grid, and they're going to call it pandemic. And this is all about forcing an injection. You can say everything under the sun, but the CBDC is about getting resources. And then through that you'll have to be forced the injection. You've already seen what they're doing, people are dropping like flies. This is a genocide. That's what this is about. It's not about natural law or economics. The people pushing this have all the money they want. They print money, and money is false. It's dead. It's digital figures. People are confused. This is a genocide. All the importation of people is planned to destroy you. They're the broom of Europe, and you'll be destroyed by the people they're bringing in. The question is, what's happening? It's a genocide. On the 24th of May, under the pandemic treaty, they're removing all your rights. You will be forced this. You cannot say no. The pandemic treaty, they are going to get this through, and you will be forced this in order to eat. So it's very simple. They're bringing in a digital pass, attaching a so-called health passport. They're putting you in prison, a 5K prison. It's not a smart city. You are being detained. If you're not free to leave, you're being detained. And there you will have to take your 2 and 3 injections a year. And that's where this is. Now, I'm not walking around the city, but I didn't come here. I came to go down there and to give them a message. And that's where we should be. I'm not going for a walk in the evening. I want to... Okay, fine, but it's not just. There's a big picture here. this is a genocide. Right, fine. There's a dispute, fine, go. But if people ignore the pandemic treaty, they're ignoring the whole function of what's happening. You've seen what they've done. The Irish are dropping, and there's no mention of it. Right. Migration is part of it. But ultimately it's the injection that's going to kill you. And it's the injection they're forcing.
Everyone, go ahead to the ports.
Dublin Port,
Everybody.
What a load of shit, man!
That we should not have anyone hold this man, woman, and child in Ireland today. That's what
These don't even want to go down the park.
It's fucking ridiculous, like, it's a fucking distraction, man.
Half the group could have
Let's go.
We should have went there.
No, they're all going to the park.
Park. Yeah, I gotta follow everything.
That's miles down fucking there, like.
It's not follow us. It's a fire, isn't it?
It's a fucking distraction, man.
Move out.
No, I wouldn't be going.
This is a distraction.
I don't even know where it is. I just want to follow the crowd.
It's a distraction.
At the park? 2.8 miles. Nah, it's not 2.8 miles. You don't want to go to Stones Over, but you'll discourage other people from going.
Very well.
You should be taking action. That's what we're going to
The other day I watched your interview.
Fuck's sake.
I don't know me. I'm bad.
This is bollocks, man. He's fucking nobody. That's who he is. He's a fucking rat, he is. He's a teabag.
This is really confusing.
What's that?
It was your man with the fucking red hair. What's his name? He doesn't
Fucking
fucking
Dennis
know
Delaney thing, and he fucked off. He should have never been given the mic in the first place.
Yeah.
No,
Dennis Delaney.
No, it wasn't
You
Dennis.
just see what's going on. Yeah, we're never going to win. We're never going to win.
Shit show.
Right, come on, all. I'm not sure what story is now. Right, this is bollocks. Sorry, you all probably can't comment because in my language and all, but that's who I am. This is fucking... Oh, he's angry. Don't have to go off.
You're finished now. I'm going home, son. I'm not going to park.
Like Colin was talking there, if you see you should do genocide now. Right guys, I'm going to end this now, right? What a shit show that was. Fucking save Ireland, we're not going to say fucking nothing. A load of fucking
No, he was trapped.
Get away from her!
She hit her first.
I'm going to check that I get it.
She hit her first.
Yeah, there's a bunch of witnesses
We have it on
here.
video. She grabbed her by the throat.
Witnesses here.
She grabbed her by the throat.
You have witnesses.
And it's on video.
You were here. Make sure they take that statement if you've seen it.
She grabbed her by the throat. She's a danger, that woman, and she's not right. Now she's trying to have the victim after she grabbed her.
She grabbed Bridget by the throat, she did.
Yeah, okay, I saw that.
She should have been taken out 2 hours ago.
Exactly, yeah.
You left it there so she'd start fucking trouble. You're trouble. You're a safety occupation.
You need to protect them.
No one's talking about it. You left her there to start trouble.
We all have whistles, we'd be all arrested.
Wicked person. That's all you are.
I hope she's getting charged, guard. Is she getting charged?
She needs to get arrested because it doesn't look like we'll be
She's
arrested.
going to get charged for inciting this. I know she's not fucking well, but they shouldn't have left her there for 3 hours starting trouble. They knew this was going to happen.
Exactly, now we have it. She was put
I
there
know,
to
yeah.
do this. So, yeah.
Agitate.
Now you know.
Fucking agitate.
Coming up here just an hour. We don't just go back up the walk.
You're on your media, get us.
Because they're only looking for a photo from 48. Get out.
Say to me.
You're being recorded. Turn around, you're being recorded by the enemy. Come back, come back. Come back, you're being recorded. Come back.
They never beat the Irish, it's a fucking joke. Right, go on lads, I'm going to end this now. Bye. Thank you all for coming in.
Oh, you're not going?
No, wait.
Bye all.
Also,